I am not reading. Baby Owl had just opened his book when along came Tiny Chicks. "You're reading a story, Baby Owl," cried Tiny Chick. "May I listen too?" "All right," said Baby Owl, "but I am not reading unless you sit quietly like Owl. I will, I will," said Tiny Chick. Before Baby Owl could begin, and along came Tiny Chick, two brothers, two sisters. "Baby Owl's reading a story," they cried. "Hooray!" and "Hooray!" and they jumped into Baby Owl's lap. "Hold on a minute," proceeded Baby Owl. "I am not reading unless you all sit quietly like Owly and Tiny Chick." "We will," said Tiny Chick's brothers and sisters. Baby Owl had just reached around them to open the book when along came Tiny Chick's 7 cousins. "Baby Owl's reading a story," they cried. "Hooray!" and they all leaped into Baby Owl's lap. "Wait a minute," shouted Baby Owl. "I am not reading unless you all get off." "Wah!" he cried, but the chicks did not hear him. They were too busy pushing and shoving. And then along came Tiny Chick's school friends and their brothers and sisters. The cousins really asked, "What are you all doing?" he cried. "Baby Owl's reading us a story," shouted Tiny Chicks. "Really?" asked one of the chicks. "Where is Baby Owl?" "I am here," said Baby Owl in a muffled voice, and I am not reading. I'm beginning to squished. Help!" Then along came Baby Owl's dad. "Poor Baby Owl," he said, lifting him up gently. "What on earth were you doing under there?" I was reading to Owly. Then Tiny Chick came along, then his brothers and sister, and his cousins, then everybody else came too, and they all wanted me to read it to them. And they all sat on my lap, and I got squished. "It's not fair," said Baby Owl. Along came Tiny Chick's mom. "Oh dear," she said, "I think Tiny and his friends are a little bit overexcited. They do also love being read too." "Well," said Baby Owl's dad, graphs by Owl will read it to them if they promise not to squish him. Yes, we promise, said Tiny Chick. Please read to us, Baby Owl. All right, said Baby Owl. Hooray! Hey, cried all the chicks, and they jumped up into Baby Owl's dad and Tiny Chick's mom. Baby Owl laughed and Baby Owl laughed. Then he opened his book and read them all a story. Later, Dad took Owl home and tucked him into his warm, cozy bed. Shall I read you a story, Baby Owl? Asked Dad. But Baby Owl was already fallen asleep. Good night, Baby Owl, whispered Dad. Good night, Dad, mumbled Baby Owl. Good night, Owlie. The end. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.